Beauty. So today I'm doing this kind of like grungy glam look. I want to call it grunge because my hair is a mess. It's like kind of dark and dramatic on the eyes. I did like a gold smoky eye. I wanted to do a dark lip with it. Of course you can do a nude lip or whatever color you want, anything that complements gold. I haven't worn makeup in like 4 days, so I was like, I gotta go all out. I hope you guys do love this look. If you do, please give my video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me suggestions for future looks because I'm really trying to do what it is that you guys want me to do. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram at Qweensbeauty. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Let's ruffle that hair a little bit. Okay, guys, so to start, I am using my Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Press Perfector in Opal. And this is to highlight my brow bones. I eventually put it all over my face. To start with my eyes, I'm using my Milk Cosmetics Blur, and this is from the Dark Matter eyeshadow stack, and I am just putting that all over from basically the middle of my eyelid up into that brow bone highlight. This is really a great transition shade. And on top of that, to deepen my crease and add some warmth, I am using Milk Cosmetics Unseen, also from the Dark Matter eyeshadow stack. As you can see, I use them all the time. I've hit pan on both. I love them that much. Here, I'm just blending and blending and blending and adding more color. To do my outer V and deepen my crease, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette, and this color is called Hot Chocolate. And it's just a really pretty brown. It ends up looking like a blackish brown when you put it on. I really do love it. I have been using it for all of my smoky eyes, so here I'm just continuously adding the color and blending and smoking it out because I want to be like super smoked, super glam for this look. You guys know. And I also use Unseen just to blend the color out a little bit more so that, you know, there's no harsh lines. Next, I am using ColourPop Crimper, and this is a gorgeous gold that they have from one of their fall collections. They really do recommend that you use your finger to apply these eyeshadows just because they're really creamy, and using a brush kind of doesn't give you all of the color payoff that you want. Here, I'm just blending that out. Another recommendation from them when you blend is to add more color to the brush. So next, I'm using my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in black, and you guys know this is my absolute favorite eyeliner. I use it all the time. As you can see here, it has a felt tip brush. It makes doing your wings that much easier. I love it so much. I recommend it to everybody from beginners to complete expert makeup artists. Now I'm just applying a mascara to my top lashes to prep them for my falsies, and you can use any mascara. The eyelashes that I'm applying here are Ardell 113. They're my favorites right now. They're kind of like wispy. They're pretty long. I love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and they make my day when I put them on. To prep my face for foundation and concealer and color correcting, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Plus. And to start, I'm going to color correct a little bit with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in medium, and this is the color that you can use for blush in the palette. And here, I'm just applying that to my dark circles and my under eyelids. This is just going to help conceal those circles and that darkness because, you know, we don't really want that. And I don't do this very often, but every now and then. And to set the concealer or color corrector, I'm using a finishing powder, and this is by Makeup Forever. It's their HD finishing powder. And this just helps with keeping the color in place so it doesn't smudge all over the place when you add your concealer and your foundation. Next, also from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in medium, the cream one, I am using Banana and Cream, and this is going to go right on top of that blush color that was my color corrector. And this is to conceal and highlight, you guys already know. So I'm doing that in triangles under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, in separate spots that I may need it on because I do have breakouts from time to time and my skin was not cooperating with me. And to blend, because it is a very thick and creamy product, I'm using my Beauty Blender mixed with MAC Studio Fix Plus. And I am beating the hell out of my face. This is just to really, really make sure that it is blended completely because I don't want any weird patches or anything like that. As you guys will see next, I will be putting my foundation on over it, but still. You don't want it to look crazy, because if this looks patchy, the next thing's gonna look patchy. Then my contour is gonna look patchy, and it's all gonna look crazy. For my foundation, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC40, and this I'm applying with my fingers. I think it's great to do this because it warms up the product, it helps it spread better. And I did do concealer first, and then I'm doing my foundation. I like to do it that way just because I feel like it's not super dramatic, or yeah, the contrast isn't really so extensive there. And just put this everywhere, you guys know. Gotta make sure it's spread evenly everywhere and not in my hair. Okay, next, so to actually conceal a little bit more and add some highlight, I'm using again Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in medium, and the colors are banana and cream. And I'm just putting them down the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, in a triangle on my forehead, on my chin, my cupid's bow, under where my contour is going to be. And this is just to help highlight. Blend again, you know, and this is still the same beauty blender with the Studio Fix Plus on it. MAC Studio Fix Plus. And to bake, I am using that same Makeup Forever HD finishing powder, and I am applying excess amounts of the powder in triangles under my eyelids where my concealer went, down the bridge of my nose, you're gonna see up my nose, into the triangle above my forehead, and on my chin. And it's okay if you look crazy like I do right now, you will be brushing it off. And while that sets, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit, and the colors are Havana and Java, and I'm gonna be using that to bronze my skin and do my contour. These are my two favorite colors to mix when it comes to bronzing and contouring my face. So here I'm just doing it around the perimeter of my forehead, down the sides of my temples, under my nose, and then my actual cheekbones, and under my lip. It gives it a pouty look. When you do it under your nose, it lifts it. Under your lips, pouty look. And I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and brushing off all of the excess powder that I had on my face, so I no longer look like I have these huge white spots. And as you guys can see, it kind of just gives it like a little glowy, brighter highlight look, especially compared to the contour that I now have on my face. And to finish up my contour, using the same colors again, also from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit, I am adding more contour. Not sure why, but I wanted it to be super dramatic, this look. Yeah, just keep doing it. And I also forgot to go down these sides of my nose just to give it a little more of like a pinched look. I really contour my nose for videos. In real life, in person, I don't. I like the way my nose looks. For my blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Dark Blush Palette, and it is the lightest pink color in there. It doesn't have a name, unfortunately, but if you do get this palette, it's the lighter pink color. And for my under eyelids, I am using that Hot Chocolate again from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. And that's just to add to the smokiness. I am blending that out everywhere. I think I got some in my eye, but I feel like that happens every single time I put eyeshadow on my lower eyelids. And to deepen my lower lid and add to my waterline, I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Demolition. And this is just a really creamy, nice brown, dark brown pencil. I don't like using black because I feel like it's just too harsh for my eyes and for my skin tone. Just apply some mascara to your lower lashes. Doesn't matter which one it is. This one is by Maybelline. It is the Cat Eyes mascara. Sorry. For my eyebrows, I'm using my Smashbox Cosmetics Brow Tech Matte Pencil in dark brown. And I'm using it in feathering motions from the middle of my brow to the end, and then a couple lines on top. For my lips, I am using my fall favorite, my MAC Cosmetics Antique Velvet Matte Lipstick. It is absolutely amazing. I love this color so much. When I first bought it, I wore it almost every single day for the 2 weeks after that. Hadn't worn it in a while, and I was like, you know what? I'm going for it. This is gonna be super dark, super grunge, super glam. I'm going for a dark lip. And what better than this color? It is very similar to Melt Cosmetics Catsuit. This one just has more of a red undertone, and Catsuit is more brown. And now I'm all done. I hope you guys do love this look as much as I do. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me suggestions for future looks. Follow me on Instagram at Qweensbeauty. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. No.